A lot of time we just lost information and it's just really harder to manage. A lot of my clients, I noticed very beginning when I first started, it's only me and my VA. So all I do is just WhatsApp. And then Facebook Messenger will be my backup. And then I just kind of manage everything in there. I try to use Slack, but Slack is really not my thing. So that's why I say it's very customizable. But now because we have, as soon as you have more than like 3 people, you want to use a, customized software, right? So for us, we use Asana. We love Asana. We have everything on Asana. And we now have a project manager that is managing all our things so that there is anything that is after deadline. The project manager will remind them and say, hey, what's going on? Do we need to cancel it? Do we need to postpone it? Or what do we need to do to finish this project? So everyone have their own projects and we can look at their calendars too to make sure that, everything is done well. And I think this has been a game changer for us because when you have more than like 3 or 4 people, you will notice seriously, like, what are you working on? Did you get this thing done yet? What is going on with that part? Where's all the information? So we actually use Asana to make sure that everything is done. We also do EOS, entrepreneur operating system. So what we do too is we're also running EOS on Asana too. So, if you want, Grace can show you how we are managing it. We have trained it one time before, in that. But ultimately, it really allows us to be much more productive, and especially like for Grace, Grace will say, oh boss, like on Asana there's still 5 more things that you haven't done yet, what are you going to do about that? Instead of WhatsApp, a lot of time we just lost information through WhatsApp and it's just really harder to manage. But again, because we're all like Tony Robbins people, so everybody's uses WhatsApp. What I wanted to really talk about too is, CRM. Do you have a CRM that you currently are using, right? Some people use HubStaff, some people use HubSpot, right? For us, we actually found out that we're using Go High Level because there's a lot of automation that we can do in the back. We also, provide you the basic level or Go High Level if you wanted to use them for. Let my office know, and then you can get the basic, fundamental Go High Level CRM for free. And we're also training the VA on how to use those CRM for free. So in that way, you can, again, email management, marketing management, for us, managing a lot of people. Am I right? So I'm starting to lose track of them if I do not have a software. In the past, we just have one email. We manage everything, kind of like what I do with Grace. But right now, we have about 10 telemanagers. So it becomes a CRM. So right now, everything that's being emailed out is all in here. And we can see the conversation, we can see, the dashboard, what are the opportunity that we need to work on, what are the, I think it's in the pipeline. I don't know how to use it actually. So, but there is a lot of things that we're using in here to ensure that, we are systematic and, every messages that we're sending out and things like that. So now all the emails that we have, unless we click, like right now I'm reading this email, but if I didn't click that it is already like read, then it will still keep on unread. So that way we know that, okay, somebody needs to process them. And that has been a game changer for us on missing emails and missing customers, like we miss the customer email and customer kind of get mad at us. Content creation is king nowadays. If you do not have a VA that is doing your content creation, you should hire one. Because like right now, I'm doing this video at this moment. This video is going to go to my clients, right? Coaching you. At the same time, it's going to also get pushed out to social media, right? To YouTube specifically, because, that's what we're working on. And so, and again, now you really have to have somebody that's super good at video editing anymore, like the old school way. The best one that we so far seen is Descript. If you don't have Descript yet, strongly suggest you to look into Descript, because Descript, you do not have to really have video editing skills. But the most important thing is you can actually delete out the and the yes and the right from our mouth, or the fillers. And the most important pieces is the eye to eye. Like right now, I'm looking at you in my eyes, right? But when I'm presenting, a lot of time I tend to go down and look at the presentation. So I'm not having this eye to eye. And Descript allow you to do the eye to eye. The software will help you adjust your eyeball as long as it's not too far from the screen. Descript will allow you to adjust your eyeball to look at the camera. So in that way, we are constantly communicating with you. And I thought that was a game changer for everything. At the same time, it can also help you reword some of the words. Like let's say you're like, oh man, it's not AI, it's actually, AB, let's say. They can actually also tweak your mouth and tweak the voice. So it can change a lot of the stuff. And it's very easy to allow them to add B-roll in there. and also the caption. So I would say if you're not, if you're looking for somebody that can scale up and speed up your video editing, Descript is definitely one of them. I wanted to add on this thing too. There is 2 software that's really good. The other one I'm going to tell you at the very end, but Loom is really, really cheap and it's unlimited storage. Okay, it's unlimited storage. If you're using anything else like Google Drive, there's storage, right? And things like that. Like right now, our Loom, we have, I don't know, like 3,000 videos in there. But again, it's only for one price and everybody can use it. You can download on there. And if you are new, right? If you are new and working with VA and you do not have SOP, right? The best thing to do is turn on Loom, get the call recorded, whether you're with a VA or you're doing it yourself, but every time you're doing it, you just remember, you are turning on the Loom, you're gonna get it recorded. And if you feel like at the end, this recording is good, keep it. If you think that the recording is no good, then you can delete it right after that. It's very easy, very useful. And even better, Loom right now also have this thing called transcription editing. So like for me, when I'm doing editing, I sometimes do my editing right now. So like, okay, I want to delete the front, the back, the filler, and the quiet, the silence moment. You can actually just click a couple buttons and it will delete all that out. And then if you are repeating what you said or you don't like the sentence that you said, you can actually go in there, look at the transcription and just delete them out. So you technically, even if you don't want to hire a VA, right, but you just want to do basic, editing, this is the best thing to do. And then everything is in your Loom, right? And then what you want to do is when you hire the VA or you already have a VA, you can just say, okay, these are the 5 videos that I have recorded of how I do certain things. So I just want to check and watch it and then create an SOP for me and tell me exactly how we can get it done or how can I better my system and service. And I will tell you every single meeting right now, beside like coaching call, I use Loom to record. So I do not miss anything. And in Loom, they also have transcription. And what you do next is you can copy the transcription, pop it into ChatGPT or an AI software, and then you can get it to rewrite. I'll share with you a little bit more in a little bit here. But again, Loom everything, Loom everything, Loom everything. If not, at the end, when you're replacing a VA, you're like, man, I have to retrain them. No, just get them to watch that 5 Loom video that you have already recorded for the other VA. Tell them to rewatch it and then ask you any questions.